Turkey Tom is a commentary YouTuber with 400,000 subscribers, best known for his documentary-esque videos, going in-depth and explaining the full stories behind various controversies across the past few years. But that's only part of the story, as the Turkey Tom I got to meet in my 1 week in California for Vidcon was very different from the Turkey Tom you see online. And that's exactly why today I'm going to give you the story of why I hate Turkey Tom. Now, okay, it's clickbait, okay, I don't actually hate Tom, but boy is he insane. If you're new to the channel though, please do consider subscribing. I make videos every single day. I like making videos about situations that interest me, and if you clicked on this video, I presume you'll be interested in other content I make. I want to make more videos like this where I tell more stories of engagements with YouTubers, trips, that sort of thing, so if that sounds interesting to you, subscribe. Help me reach 100k, and then I will marry your mother. We could be family. Who doesn't want me to be their father, right? Don't, that was rhetorical. That was rhetorical. Please don't answer that. Also, I do just want to make this very clear. I all cleared this story with anyone who could potentially have issue with it, including Tom, so I shouldn't get in trouble for telling this story, but we will see. To begin this story, I'd like to give a little background. Throughout VidCon, I had a B&B booked with The Right Opinion, Jay Aubrey, Turkey Tom, Just Stop, Sister Zio, and a bunch of other people I know, am mutually friends with, or have otherwise spoken to online at some point in my life. However, I have never met any of these people in person. Alongside that, before this trip, I had never been to America in my entire life. This was my first time. As such, I came a day earlier than everyone else so I could get the lay of the land, so that I could organize plans with my family, and also so I could get some sleep so I could sleep off the jet lag and enjoy my time with the others to the fullest. Though I was still incredibly anxious about everything surrounding this trip. Living with a bunch of people I'd never met before, let alone people like The Right Opinion who I looked up to and inspired me to make commentary in the first place. But I was excited. I've spoke to these people before, and I know they're all really nice and genuine people, so I really had nothing to worry about. And in hindsight, I shouldn't have been anxious. I really enjoyed everything that happened. But before I got the chance to meet everyone, me and my family went on a little tour around California, and I was given the chance to experience something I've always wanted to. You see, it's been a childhood dream to come to LA, and I've always wanted to see what Hollywood and the Beverly Hills looks like. So we went on a tour that wrapped the whole way around. I got to see the Hollywood sign and the entire beauty of LA. All my life, I've heard people tell me it's not that good, or it's overhyped, or it's not even worth seeing, that LA's a shithole. And I want to say, all of those people were wrong. Just like the people who told me Times Square wasn't that cool anyway. When I saw Times Square, it was beautiful, and I don't think anything can compare to actually being there in person. Looking at this huge, sprawling city surrounding you, and all of these incredible buildings filled with advertisements left, right, and center. Even at night, it was still perfectly vibrant. But after my tour was done, Turkey Tom messaged me and asked, would I like to meet up with him and then we could drive to the B&B? And I said, sure, the first YouTuber I'll ever meet in my entire life will be Turkey Tom. That sounds like an incredible idea. What could possibly go wrong? In about 30 minutes, I was stuck in a car with Turkey Tom while he wore a Joe Biden mask and sung about how dreamlike sucking cock.
I suck his dick with a smile for hours at a time. Stare at his nutsack while I hold back my cum tonight. When he asks me what position, I say doggy style. And when they ask me what position, I say doggy style.
So, probably couldn't have gone worse if I tried. I also happened to get this photo of the perfectly sane man known as Turkey Tom strangling me to death. And I've got to say, when my mom saw this photo, she was not happy. Now, let's jump forward a little bit to the next day. Now, Sister Zio, Livy, Braxton, and a few others have arrived at the B&B. Just Stop, Flix, Sister Zio, Livy, and I decide, why don't we go to a reptile museum with a few others? It sounds like a bit of fun to get out and go do something. And we left the house in the safe and capable hands of Turkey Tom, who said that Augie and Boblacks would be coming over for a little bit of fun. At the reptile museum, we got to see a lot of incredible wildlife, but nothing compared to Livy's service dog, Evie, who is adorable. I love this dog. The only thing I didn't love about it is how it kept sleeping on me every night. But God, is Evie cute. After we had our fun at the reptile museum, we headed back to the B&B to go see what was going on. This small gathering with Boblacks and Augie shouldn't be much of a problem, right? But oh boy, did we not know what we had waiting for us. We quite literally walked into an active war zone when we entered the B&B. I mean, I feel like I literally got hit by a grenade the way I had shell shock when I entered. I have never seen a B&B with the one rule being no parties that filled with random YouTubers. I mean, everywhere I looked, there was someone I recognized, but I was so confused how they even got here. Technicals was in the living room playing Smash. Jalen was just standing there. It was quite odd. They didn't really say anything. Dumpy was in the kitchen complaining about how he'd soaked his hoodie and needed it to be cleaned. And James, the right opinion, was nowhere to be found. In that moment, a chill quite literally shot down my spine, and the realization that I might be sleeping on the streets tomorrow came to mind, because we were not allowed parties at this place. But every time I spoke to Tom or anyone else about the fact we weren't allowed parties, I found out more people were coming, and very soon people like Aiden Projects were just turning up, and I had absolutely no idea what to think. I was very worried about making a good first impression with a lot of people, and that included Jay Aubrey, who happened to be just about to arrive at the B&B while this entire party was going on. So, my great first impression went out of the window. He walked into whatever the fuck was going on. He looked just as shocked as I did, and the only thought going through both of our minds was, how is James going to react to this? I escorted Aubrey to his room, and very soon after, James turned up, and oh my god, it was insane. James wanders in looking more terrifying than Homelander, and the thought I can see flashing through his mind is, what the fuck happened, and how do I stop it?
You fucking...
Genuinely, I think in that moment I considered signing my will. We did manage to resolve the party, and no big issue arose because it wasn't after quiet time, but Jesus Christ, what a terrifying moment. I'm pretty confident James was infuriated with Tom at that point, and we agreed no more parties like that from then on. But there were a lot of incredible moments to come out of this party, including me meeting Technicals and getting a selfie despite both of us having each other blocked on Twitter because of mutual drama, which is hilarious. Getting to meet Aiden, who honestly was really kind. Aiden was a nice guy, and I'm glad we could put our drama behind us. A YouTuber I'll leave unnamed was in the kitchen trying to convince Jay Aubrey he was completely sober, to literally no avail. It was so funny to keep tuning into this conversation and keep hearing them say, no bro, believe me, I am completely sober right now. And they just weren't. And honestly, I think that's all I should share from that night. But I really do think it makes an incredible story and should teach you the lesson to never invite Turkey Tom to a B&B and then leave him unattended. I can assure you, you can't trust that guy. 5 minutes alone and all of a sudden the entire place is filled with random YouTubers you've never spoken to before. There's a lot of other great stories I would love to tell about my stay in California, including the Gamer from Mars lunch where I got to meet Mutaha, some ordinary gamers, the Act Man, Justin Wang, and a bunch of other really cool creators, but I think I'll save them for another video. Or at least if you're interested, I will. That being said, I'm gonna end this video here. If you are new to the channel, please do consider subscribing. I make videos almost every single day, and I think I want to tell more stories like this one in the future, because I think they make really good content. Help me to reach 100k, I would appreciate that support more than I could explain. I've been going for this goal for a while, and we are very close, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Said she wanna rock with a nigga like me. I'm a stylish guy. Spend a little guap with a nigga like me. We can catch a fly. Said she wanna rock with a nigga like me.